for you, the day of the Lord is darkness and not light. As if a man did flee from a lion and a bare metal.
That's right. You're gonna run from one calamity and you're gonna fall right into another. You're gonna try to escape the famine, but martial law gonna be right there, and bam, now you're in the concentration camp.
Yeah. Or went into a house and leaned his hand on the wall and a serpent bit him.
Somehow you escape from martial law, and then bam, you say you get a plague, because it might be germ warfare out here. You know what I'm saying? In any scenario.
That's really means like there's no escaping. There's no safety, because if you run from a lion and then you run into a bear, you're not going to stay outside. You're going to run into a house. You're going to feel more safe in a house. So then you head into that house. And like I said, then a serpent bites you. So there's no escape whatsoever. When you get in the house, you feel a little safe. You feel a little comfort. Like, oh, I feel better in here. You know what I'm saying? But it's still trouble within there, man. So it's going to be trouble all around. So not the day of the Lord be darkness and not light, even very dark and no brightness in it.
That's right, man. It's going to be bad times, evil times in those days. And if the righteous scarcely be saved, then what more for the sinner? What's the sinner going to get? That's what the sinner's going to get. He's going to get, you know what I'm saying, those calamities. That's why we're telling you right now, as watchmen, as the prophets, as the men of the Lord, to get in your right mind, man. Lord willing, if that's your lot. That's why we out here, for the elect's sake.
No. 1 Peter 4:19. Wherefore, let them that suffer according to the will of the Most High commit the keeping of their souls to Him in well-doing as unto a faithful Creator.
That's right. Those that suffer according to the will of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Those that's out here doing what they need to do to the Lord willing be saved. And those that's out here trying to fish for the elect. That's the whole purpose.
Just how the brother said, you got certain Israelite camps, Israelite groups, out here faking the funk or just being blatantly wicked. Those people not committing their souls to the Most High. All right, like for example, those that sold out, you didn't commit to the Most High. You couldn't wait on the king. Like the brother read, there's no way you're going to escape judgment. If you fall into that lot, there's no way you're going to escape that judgment of the Most High.
Ezekiel 9:5. And to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity.
Because guess what? Not only you going to have all those other things to worry about, you're going to have the prophets out here too. The same man that was out here sighing and crying, trying to wake your punk ass up, is going to be out here killing you. We're going to be out here hunting you. He said fishes turn to hunters. That's exactly what hunters do. They track their prey, and then they slay him. Yeah.
Slay utterly old and young.
That's right. There's not going to be, in that time, there's not going to be a separation of old and young. Well, he's just a baby. He don't know better. There's no respect to persons in that day. Whether you're 6 months or 60 years old, you gonna get it. If the angel don't stop you, then that little baby's gone. It wasn't his life. You know what I'm saying? He'll get it in the next life.
Both maids and little children and women.
That's right. Men, women, little girls, little boys, old people, the old folks home. It doesn't matter. There's no respect to persons when it comes to the Most High.
but come not near any man upon whom is the mark.
That's right. But if you come across a brother that's actually been diligent, that's a part of the elect that's been paying attention, it says no harm should come to him. You're not gonna raise your sword to that man. 'Cause y'all on the same side. There's no friendly fire with the Most High.
And begin at my sanctuary.
That's right. And the Lord said begin at his sanctuary, just like it said in Peter's. That's you faking the fuck niggas. You pseudo-Israelites. Right, the Falatio Israelites. You know what I'm saying? You niggas gonna get it first, man. Because you had the word. You had the knowledge. Or you were seeking the knowledge and you allowed yourself to be bamboozled by General Gay Nuts. Or you got snaked by Nate. Oh.
And they say, scriptures say, knowledge puffeth up. You know, it's some that, like you said, that had this knowledge, they got too big-headed with it. You know, and ended up going off into some other stuff. All right? It's like Nate, you know, like what he say, he's the only elder. You know, that's you can't be the only elder, man. We got elders, okay, that knowledge puffeth up, man. Everybody's a general on you.
Yeah, first of all, you wouldn't call yourself the elder to the elders would be called the elder, and they didn't call themselves elders. You put that name on yourself, and then just said you the I haven't seen it. You know what I'm saying? If you say you're the only elder, you just like that sounds desperation, man. You know, because you know you shouldn't have to call yourself an elder. You shouldn't have to. What the scriptures say?
Let another man's tongue praise you.
That's right. Let another man's tongue praise you. You shouldn't have to put no label on yourself and then exalt the label that you put on yourself. You know? You should just be you. And whatever you do is going to establish who you are. You know? Which if you would never say that you're elder or nothing, you'll be known as Snake Nate, man. Alright? Hypocrite Nate. The one that said the name, had the name on the site, and then said the name doesn't matter. We don't know the name. Alright? You'll be known as Hypocrite Nate, not Elder Nate, but Hypocrite Nate. Okay?
So you got people doing word searches on the site, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh, Yahweh, Yah, you know what I'm saying? That's confusion. That's a Babylonian site.
They had an actual event where one of the niggas from his camp said the name of the Most High is Yeshua. Like, he was convinced, he knew it. It was like the name of the Lord, which is Yeshua, and he had it said it in that manner. That's the effects of you doing that. And Nate doing that on purpose, man. He's not that stupid to unconsciously fall out. He's doing that on purpose, man. The Most High let the Spirit get on him, you know?
And they teaching it don't matter what you call the Lord. So if you call the Lord Yeshua, that's cool. Because apparently you can call him Yo Plate Yogurt, and that's still good.
Yep. That's what he's teaching. It's complete and utter wickedness, man. That's complete wickedness, man. All right.
So if you call the Lord Satan, and you pray to Satan, talking about it's the Lord, you praying to the Lord, you praying to Satan.
Yep. It says, was in Corinthians, it says, I am not the author of confusion, but of peace. You know what I'm saying? The Most High is not the author of confusion. So if he says not the author of confusion, but of peace, what is he telling you? The opposite of confusion is stress, man. I mean, yeah, the opposite of confusion is peace, but the opposite of peace is stress. You know what I'm saying? Confusion called stress. Okay, when you don't know how you're going to pay your next bill or anything. You know what I'm saying? That's stressful, man. You know, but when you got things in order, you know where everything going, even if you don't got nothing to spend, you got everything laid out, mapped out, all your ends meet. You at peace, man. That's why these Edomites walk around how they walk around. They had peace because all their ends meet, you know? But when you talking about we don't know what the name is, You know, they can't even, the niggas in your congregation can't even sit down and realize what's going on in society. You can't even focus on the prophecies because they don't even know the damn name, man. Not the damn name, Salaki, they don't know the name, okay, of the Most High Yahweh Shem Yahushai, okay? They got that doctrine. You gotta be, keep the law doctrine. Don't worry about faith, okay? You know, Nate's wicked, man. You know?
I was thinking of that, like, if y'all keeping the whole law, that means if y'all got a brother, you had a woman, and the brother, you know, die or something, y'all supposed to be going in unto y'all brother, man. I mean, unto his woman, y'all brother woman, and raise up that seed, in the name of the brother, man. So y'all supposed to be doing that. If y'all talking about the whole law, man, like there's no way you're going to receive salvation from Yahweh Shem Yahushai by the law. It tells you that in Hebrews, I believe it's chapter 10, man. That was the way, but the way got switched up. It's by faith now. Yes, your works matter. We can't just wild out because it's on faith. You gotta have faith, man. I did want to bring this out because y'all was speaking on it. It said Matthew 23 and 12. And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased.
That's right. That's Nate saying putting that label on them and saying you're gonna be brought down.
General Yohana.
That's commanding general.
Because now there's expectations of you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you exalt yourself, you put yourself on the level that you might, most likely, you're not even ready for. You know what I'm saying? Saying you're a general, commanding general, and you disappear. Okay? If you say you're Elder Nate and you don't know the name of the Lord, okay? You put the name on yourself and you can't own up to that title. But once you let the title be put on you, read the rest of that.
And whosoever shall exalt himself shall be abased, and he that shall humble himself shall be exalted.
There you go. So if you humble yourself, all right, be a servant. A servant that's humble, man. You have to be humble to be a servant. You can't be no proud servant. That don't make sense. All right? To be a servant, you're humbling yourself. You're researching for the edification of the people. You know what I'm saying? To be a proud servant is to research, to try and shit on somebody or to think you know everything. You're not going to research. You're not even doing it for the people anymore. You're doing it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Which ain't nothing but a demon. Pride is an abomination, and it also leads to destruction. Right? So, to be a humble, you have to be a humble servant, man. And then which what the elders did, and they didn't have to put the title elder on themselves. That title came from them being humble. It was exalted. So that shows you how the scriptures work, man. That shows you how true the scriptures are. Okay? Nate exalting himself, and he's being brought low. And he's bringing himself low with that dumbass doctrine he keeps coming out with. He's not a conspiracy theorist. Then you get busted talking about Illuminati, doing videos, showing images. You know, don't even need a breakdown. You know, I watched a couple of videos Elder Tahar put out on Words of Mark, I believe, I think it was an impromptu type of thing, where he didn't even say nothing, just played the video of him going off. You know what I'm saying?
And when you read the scriptures, how many righteous men put themselves up, you know what I'm saying, just made themselves to be at a high stature or something, man? They always was brought up or lifted up or chosen, so to speak, man. Like even when they first had the king, they didn't just out of nowhere, look, I'm gonna be the king. No, I'm gonna be the king. No, they did it the right way, man. The people Most High had, put up Saul.
I mean, sometimes it happens differently too, because Solomon went and got the kingdom, because his brother took it over. You know what I'm saying? And basically, but David told him he was going to be king, and the mother knew that. So you don't have to. Basically, at the end of the day, you're not doing anything. All right, you're just doing what you were doing what you're supposed to do, and whatever you do, you're gonna